guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel with All Smiles Over Here. I am Will Sanja, just like asking a question. Will Sanja help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm going to try not to keep it long, but y'all already know if it gets good, I'm going to keep on talking. The golden nugget today is visualize it. Listen, I had to make these glasses. I had to make them out of where that stuff at. Y'all know what I'm talking about, out of this right here, because they ain't have no big glasses at the store. So I was like, the things I'll do to get smiles on your faces. So listen, y'all see the visualize, I spelled it out in cursive. In cursive, y'all see that? The girl talented. Well, let's get into it. Listen, when we are manifesting different things, sometimes when we strive to visualize it, it can be kind of hard. But in order to be able to pull it in, you got to be able to what? See the vision. Y'all know that that's what God says, write the vision and make it plain. How can you write a vision that you can't see, right? So we got to work on our visualizing. Listen, a lot of times it's easier to visualize things that you see on a weekly or everyday basis. Say, for instance, if I ask you to visualize a banana, you can see that clearly if you close your eyes and visualize it. You can see a banana, you can see an apple, you can see your sister or your brother or your mom or a friend. Why? Because you see those things and people on a regular day basis or a weekly basis. Now, when it comes to manifesting, it can get kind of hard. Why? Because you're not seeing those things all the time, or maybe you've never seen anybody with what you have requested that you want to manifest. So sometimes it'll be hard for you to place yourself in the vision along with that particular thing. Now I'm gonna give you an exercise and I'm gonna help you guys out so that you can start visualizing on a regular basis and that it'll get easier for you. Now say for instance that you have what? Requested a house, a car, or maybe you're trying to open a business and you need a building or whatnot, and you've requested those things. What I want you to do, I want you to put me on pause and go and get a set of keys or one key. If you got to get your baby toy keys, get those. Put me on pause. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to smile so when y'all pause me, I look good. Okay, y'all back. Okay, good. Okay, now that you have the keys, y'all have the keys, right? I need you to tell me, answer me. Do you have keys in your hand? Your answer was yes, right? I'm going to ask again. Do you have keys in your hand? Your answer is still yes. Okay, good. The reason why I'm asking you that is because I want your subconscious mind to know that you actually have what? Keys in your hand. Got it? Okay. Now what I want you to do, I want you to close your eyes. Yes, close them. Close both of them. Yes, close both the eyes. I see you peeping. Close both of them. Okay, good. We're good. Okay, now what I want you to do, I want you to hold the keys tightly in your hand. Tightly in your hands, right? And now what I want you to do is to put a great big old smile on your face. You may ask yourself, why am I smiling? You're smiling because I want to tell you that the keys that are in your hand right now, those keys, or that key that you're holding, that's the key to your new house. Yes. Oh, I just felt some smiles get bigger. Those are the keys to your new car. Oh, I can hear somebody screaming. Yes, I can. I can feel the vibes. Those are the keys to the new building that you're going to possess. Yes, those are your keys. Now that you know that those are your keys, I want you to begin to say, I'm so grateful that I have received my car. Go ahead, say it, because you have the what in your hand? The keys, yes. Now say, I'm so grateful that I have the keys in my hand to my house. Yes. Are you getting it? You're getting it? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's what I want you to do. So when you're going about that, that's going to put your subconscious mind to let it know that you have actually received it. Because you know, whenever you ask of a thing, request of a thing, it is granted immediately. And when it is granted immediately, you have to be able to envision yourself receiving it because you already have it. You already have it. So when you're in that state, then now what you want to do is do that with other things. I want to tell you this. If you see a U-Haul truck passing you by and you know you have requested for a new home, you better get excited and say, oh, there go my U-Haul truck with my stuff in it. It's taking my stuff to my house. Are you kidding me? Every time you see a U-Haul truck, that's your sign that you're moving. That's you visualizing that that thing is happening. Are you understanding where I'm trying to take you? Because you have to actually go there. I know it sounds crazy. It really does. But you got to be able to write the vision. Listen, another thing you should understand is that when you are writing the vision or you're visualizing, don't try to get into details of what that thing looks like. If you already know what it looks like, that's a good thing. So now you got something to work with. But if you don't know what a house is, you don't know what the house is going to look like, you don't know if it's going to be brick or stone or whatnot, you have no earthly idea, don't worry about those details. Just imagine you walking through the doors of a house. Not only that, where you are right now, walk through a door in your house, the house that you're in right now, and say, I'm so grateful I'm walking in my new home. Are y'all getting me? Even if you're homeless, whenever you walk through any door, you say, I'm so grateful I'm walking through the doors of my new home. Are y'all listening to me? Same thing for you receiving your new car. Listen, y'all, I think I told y'all this story before. Before I got my Mercedes, right? And I don't have my Mercedes anymore. I upgraded to the B, okay? Now, and it's not a BMW. I'll let you guess, okay? But listen, before I received my Mercedes, I was in a bluish green Toyota van, okay? Honda, I'll say. Yeah, it was a Honda. It was a Honda. And so I knew I wanted a Mercedes. And what I would do, y'all, I would get in my Honda, my bluish, greenish Honda van with my kids' car seats in the back. And when I would sit down inside that Honda, I would see that Honda symbol, but I would change it in my mind as the Mercedes symbol. And not only would I do that, I would envision me wearing long white gloves all the way up to my elbows. And I would say, oh, I'm so grateful for my Mercedes. Now, let me tell you this. I didn't know whether or not if it was going to be a 4-door Mercedes or a 2-door Mercedes. I didn't know what color it was going to be. But I knew that when God blessed me with it, however he saw fit, that it was going to be exactly what I wanted. Yes. And I would envision that. And that's what you have to do. You don't have to have all the details, but you got to visualize that thing. Write the vision and make it plain. You know what you have requested. Now you got to start seeing yourself with those things. And just the example of those keys, you got to do that around the house. Every time you walk through the doors of your house, say, I thank you, I'm walking through my new doors of my new home. Or the new doors to my business establishment. However you want to do it, you got to be creative with this thing. And your creativity may seem crazy, just like I had put this itchy stuff on my face. I want to scratch so bad, y'all. But in order to get the point to y'all that you got to be able to visualize, you got to visualize that thing. And once you get to the point of really visualizing, guess what? The feeling, the vibration is going to come with it. Some of y'all, when I told you that you were holding the keys to your new house and to your new car and to that new business establishment, some of y'all was over there screaming and you were saying, yes, thank you, I'm so grateful, God, for my new keys. Yes. You know why? Because it's actually tangible in your hands, the keys. You can't deny that there aren't keys in your hand. And guess what? And even if you don't have any type of keys at home, can you do this for you? Can't you just draw your set of keys? Draw your set of keys on a piece of paper. Cut it out and hold it in your hand. You can't deny that what you see in your hand are keys. Are you listening to what I'm saying? You got to make this thing real for you, because can I tell you this? It is exactly real. When it's real, it's real. You may not be able to see it right now, but when you apply these methods, as far as pulling in the manifestation, you bring it into the physical world. You do. It's already real. The chair that you're sitting in, that's how the chair became established. The sofa, the car that you're riding in, the house that you're sitting in, the buildings that you see as you drive and walk past. All those things were started out as requests. And the more that they envision themselves having it, and putting their hands to work as God saw fit. And sometimes maybe God didn't even tell them to do anything. God brought the work to them. God did the rest. You just got to have the vision. You got to what? Visualize it. Yes, you do. Y'all, this stuff's so prickly on my face right now. But I'm grateful that I'm getting through to somebody, because somebody was over there having a hard time visualizing that new house, visualizing that new car, visualizing the healing. Let me tell you to do something else. Listen. If you are awaiting a healing for your body, this is what I want you to do. When you put me on pause or finish watching this video, I want you to get your cell phone or somebody's cell phone, and I want you to record yourself saying this. Ring, ring, ring. And then say hello, and say, this is Dr. So-and-so, whoever your doctor is. And you say, yes, how may I help you, Dr. So-and-so? And the doctor's going to say what? We have the cure. We found the cure to your ailment. We want you to schedule an appointment for this upcoming week, and we want you to come in, and we can give you this cure. That's what I want you to record on your phone. And I want you to listen to it every single day. Yes, until you receive the what? Yes, the phone call. I want you to do this too. I want you to fix you a cup of tea or even a cup of water. And as you drink the water or drink the tea, say, God, I thank you for my healing being in this glass. And drink it. Even though it's just water, even though it's just tea. Listen, let me tell y'all something. This may sound crazy, but I'm helping you to visualize. I'm helping you to speak life into your existence. Can I tell you this? That even though that's just tea and just water, if you can just speak that is what it is, I can guarantee you that if you believe without a shadow of a doubt, if you just trust that your words are just that powerful, because God said, as a man thinketh, so is he. As a man speaketh, so is he. That what? There is power in the tongue. If you have told this water or this tea that the healing is in it, then your body has no other reason but to what? Respond to it. Are y'all listening to me? I may sound crazy and I may look crazy with this visualize on my face with these glasses I have conjured up for y'all. But can I tell you, this stuff works. It works. It does work. Listen, you can visualize it. You can. And let me say this and I'm going to go, because I'm already at 12 minutes. It's going to be a long one, y'all. Listen, y'all. A lot of times it can seem hard to visualize because there is some resistance. And sometimes the resistance is that you, deep down inside, don't feel worthy of what you have requested. Or you don't feel deserving of what you have requested. Can I tell you something? Scratch all that out of your mental thinking. Get into a state of positivity. Get into a state of knowing that you deserve the best of all the good goods and yum-yums that God has promised you. God don't promise you things based on contingencies. He just says, I created you to live in the best, to be the best. That's health, wealth, and your mental thinking, all of that. That's what God has planned out for your life. So there's no such thing that you are not deserving or that you are not worthy to receive that is good. Are you listening to me? So get that resistance out the way. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am worthy of all the good goods and yum-yums that God has in store for me. I am deserving because I am good at heart. I have God at core. I am aligned and connected, which means what, y'all? That God is at the forefront of your life, moving in and through you, that you're able to see within your journey with some clarity. Get into that state of being and watch how when you start to visualize, your manifestation will start to become even more clear to you, and it's gonna come on in. It is. You gotta write the vision. Visualize it. Visualize it. I can see you with all the good goods and yum-yums. If I can see you with it, you gotta be able to see yourself with it. But you gotta pull it in. I'm over here rooting for you. I want you to see what God sees for you, what God has for you. See yourself in the light that God has you in. I don't care how bad that situation is looking with the physical eyes. I don't care how bad that situation is sounding with the physical ears. I don't care how bad that situation is feeling with the falsehood of feelings. Can I tell you this? That whatever God has promised you, listen, it has got to manifest itself. And it will. But it requires your visualization. It requires your trusting in God. It requires your faith. It requires you knowing that God got you covered. Are y'all listening? Y'all, my face still itching. It's still itching. It's still prickly over here on this thing. But guess what? It was worth it, because I believe I helped somebody to be able to see through the eyes of God, through the eyes of source of all resources. And now you're visualizing, which means what? Now you're seeing what God sees about you. And that what? You are wealthy, that you are healthy, that you are great, that you are grateful, that you will have the house, that you have the car, that you have the healing, right? That you have the husband now, that you have the wife now, right? That you have great friends, and that your marriage is awesome sauce, and that your kids are great. Are you listening to me? That you are surrounded by the best of the best when it comes to people, places, and things. Are you listening to me? All I'm doing is visualizing this stuff. Yes, I am. And guess what? It's coming to my fruition just like it's going to come to yours. Visualize it. When you begin to have a day where you can't visualize it, think of me in these crazy glasses that says visualize. I did this thing in cursive. Y'all, listen. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. But yes, I look like a superhero wearing a mask. But y'all, it's as close as I'm going to get to some glasses, because they was out of the big glasses. I think this is better because this, I got the V, the I, the S-U-A-L-I-Z-E going on over here. Visualize. Don't worry about it. You don't have all the details of how many bedrooms it's supposed to be. Just believe and visualize that God got the perfect house for you. And hold those keys tight. Every time you see a set of keys, you say, oh, there go the keys to my house. Oh, there go the keys to my car. Oh, there go the keys of the keys of the keys. Yes. I got the keys, keys, keys. I got the keys. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got the keys. You do. Visualize. See what God sees about you, about your good goods and yum yums, and kick the resistance out the door. Non-resistant. That's how you want to be. God got you. Rely totally on Him. Spend some quality time with Him. And I can tell you this, if you start to spend quality time with God, you spend quality time with everybody else. You spend quality time with yourself, with you watching TV. You spend quality time with your husband sitting down watching TV, or your wife sitting down watching TV. You spend quality time with your kids and whatnot. You spend quality time with your boss and co-workers when you on the job, right? Take out a few minutes. I ain't telling you how long to do it, but spend some time with God. Whether you sit down and listen to some inspirational music, or whether you just sit down and just look at the clouds and just say, I'm so grateful that we are one. Take some time out. What is it? Seek ye first the kingdom of God, right? That just means what? Spending some time with God, source of all resources, however you want to spend time with Him. Sure, it's on the drive to home. Just start singing God a love song. Sing Him a love song. Talk to Him and tell Him how much you love Him. And when you do that, you'll see how God draws now to you. He's already close, but He's going to give you even more clarity to where your vision is going to be on point, okay? Are you listening to me? Oh, shucks, y'all, I'm at 18 minutes. It's been a long time since I done a long one. But listen, I hope y'all hung in there with me. Because listen, you got to be able to see the vision to write it. And you got to be able to see the vision to grasp it. Are you hearing me? You do want these manifestations, don't you? I know you do, and you're going to get them as long as you can do it. Visualize. Keep God at the forefront of your life, moving in and through you, and then you have that clarity, okay? I hope y'all got this thing, but if you didn't, rewind it and watch again. And if you got to conjure you up some glasses like mine and say, visualize, go on to the Dollar Tree. Everybody got a Dollar Tree, and go and get these things. And you ain't got to do yours in cursive. And you just got to put a big V up there. Oh, for victory. Yes, V stands for victory. Y'all see how I got excited just for that? Yes. Visualize your victory. Visualize your victory. Y'all hear me? Okay. I'm going to go, y'all, because my daughter trying to text me. And you know she ain't finna interrupt this right here. So let me go and close out. But I hope y'all got this golden nugget. God got the best for you. See what God see. Visualize that thing. I'll talk to y'all soon, but if you didn't get it, rewind and watch again. In the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have the mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Don't forget to visualize. See what God sees. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.